Hi everyone. I hope you can see me and hear me clearly. And I hope everybody's doing really well and trying to stay positive in this time of quarantine for the virus. So we'll begin again by centering. So have a seat. See if you can lift your hips slightly, just a little bit, to let the belly fall forward, Buddha belly. Soften the forearms, sitting in Sukhasana. Soften up your hands, open, ready to receive. Lift the crown and lengthen the spine, lengthen the back of the neck, and let your chin be level to the floor. Close your eyes and settle into this place, this moment in time, arriving on your mat, ready for your practice. Let's begin taking a deep belly breath in and a longer exhalation through the nostrils. And continue that breath, noticing how your body moves with your breath and what your energy is right now in this moment in time as we settle down. Sits bones to the earth, shoulders up, back and down, shoulder blades down the back. Soften all the muscles of your face. Soften the brow, the cheekbones, the jaw, your shoulders, neck, your whole torso, and let your hips sink down to gravity. And let your tongue fall down into the cradle of your teeth. And let's come to our Ujjayi breath, that ocean-sounding, soothing breath that we use as an anchor to take us through the entire hour and 15-minute practice. Focusing on our breath, take a deep belly breath in, longer exhalation, and let that Ujjayi ocean sound wash over you, calming your parasympathetic, stimulating your parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and relax response. Notice the lifting of the clavicle on the inhale and then the lowering all the way down the whole torso as you release that breath. Tune into the energy in your body. Let's do a scan internally, noticing if there are any tightness, tight spots, any tensions, attachments, and let's release those things now for the next hour. Anything that's not serving you in this moment, we can come back to after class. And then keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands to your heart, Nanjali Mudra. Gaze in and up to your third eye chakra, the center of the brow. And come to an intention or a sankalpa. Being very clear about your intention today. Let's release that out into the universe with faith. Ishvara Pranidhana. Surrender to the universe. And then we'll open our eyes and share one sound of Om. Inhale. And we'll begin our warm-up. And today let's begin in hero pose. So we sit right on our heels. If that's uncomfortable, you can take a blanket, place it right underneath to lift yourself, or we can place a block right between our legs and sit right on it. So whatever's comfortable for you, for your body and your practice. So begin in hero pose. Come on forward first and curl your toes under and sit up on your heels. So whether you have the block there or a blanket for comfort, same thing. Just curl the toes under, bring your arms out to the sides, right arm over left, and then left hand around your right wrist. So it looks like this. We're going to lift the elbows up as high as we can in front of your face, and then bring your elbows back down into your chest and crunch forward with a slight bend. Applying your Ujjayi breath, we inhale, lift up all the way as back as you can, as far as you can. Exhale, forward. Pull the belly button towards the back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Inhale up. Elbows up. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Bring your arms out to the sides. If you're having pain in the toes, just lift the weight, keep your toes where they are, and then come back down. And we're going to bring the left arm over the right arm around the left wrist. Lift your elbows up. Inhale, come back. Exhale, come forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Lifting if your toes feel any kind of discomfort or pain. And the last time, inhale. And exhale, squeeze the belly button towards the back. Come right down into tabletop. Your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Tap your toes out. Lift your left arm and your right leg. Flex your foot. Lengthen the back of the neck, looking straight down to the mat. Warming the back body. And breathe Ujjayi breath. Now inhale, exhale, bring the elbow to the knee and crunch. Inhale up, exhale, crunch. Inhale up, exhale, crunch. Inhale up, exhale, crunch. And switch sides. Right arm comes up. Left foot up, flex your foot, and breathe. Lengthen the back of the neck. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Inhale up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale up. tabletop. And bring your middle of your body, your torso, all the way down to the mat and out to the side, up to the top, out to the side, barrel rolls. Really exaggerate the middle of your body in one direction and continue breathing. And back to neutral, flat back, and we'll reverse, opposite direction, lifting high at the top like a cat and all the way down. Continue breathing. And back up to tabletop neutral. Bring your hips towards your shoulder. Take a look on one side and then switch to the opposite side. Gaze at your hips and side to side, side to side. We're going to add a sound. Ha, 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 and then speed it up. Ha, 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 ha. And come back all the way down into extended child pose. Drop your forehead. Release your head, neck, and shoulders, and breathe. Feel that breath in your body. Take 2 or 3 rounds of breath. And then let's come right back up into tabletop. I'm wearing a shirt from Nashville today. In honor of Nashville, since they've had 2 whammies, the tornadoes and the coronavirus. So blessings to them. That's my intention today. This is for Nashville. So let's come into our tabletop and right up into downward facing dog. So walk your feet a little bit forward to get your heels down. Release your head and neck. Stay with your Ujjayi breath. And let's just walk the dog. Bend your right knee and then your left. Press those heels down. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, and left. And let's come up to the tiptoes. Blossom the bum to the ceiling. Drop your head. Slowly roll the heels down. Inhale up to your toes. Lift the hips. Blossom the bum. Drop your head. Roll your heels down. Do it again. Inhale up to your toes. Lift your hips. Roll the heels down. Walk your right foot to the center of the mat. Inhale the left foot up behind you for 3-legged dog. Exhale, step it forward to lunge. Drop your right knee, sweep the arms up, and come right into our crescent lunge. Make sure that your knee is directly over your ankle. Straight down, not forward and not backwards. Okay? Straight down, and then open your heart and release all the muscles of your face and your back and breathe. And then bring your hands to your heart, Anjali Mudra. Turn to your knee. Set yourselves up for prayer pose. But today, We're going to lift up the back leg and turn it into a lunge twist prayer pose. Continue breathing. And then open that up if you're comfortable with that. Otherwise, just stay where you are. And you can always drop your knee if that suits you. And then unwind, bring your hands on either side of that leg, straighten it out and bring your head right down to your shin. Release your head, neck and shoulders. Bring your awareness to the sensation in your hamstring and the back of your leg, all the way from your sits bone up to your big toe. And come on forward, step the back leg up into runner's stretch. Again, release your whole torso down towards your shin. Let go of your neck. Loosen up all that tension. Breathe it out. Step your right foot to meet your left in Uttanasana. Grab opposite elbows. Release your head, neck, and shoulders. Slight bend in the knees if you have any issues with the low back. Bend the knees slightly. Sweep the arms out. Squeeze the cheeks. Slight back bend. And hands together on the exhale at your heart in Anjali Mudra. Inhale to the thumbs. Exhale, dive down, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway to flat back. Exhale, release. Again, inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Step back with your left foot to lunge. Look forward. Step back with your right. Downward facing dog. Walk your toes in a little bit. Get your heels down. Hip width distance apart. Loosen the neck. Step the left foot into the center of the mat. Inhale the right foot up behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, step forward to lunge. Drop your left knee. Sweep the arms out. And come into crescent lunge on the opposite side. Same thing, this knee is directly over the heel. So this calf is straight down into the mat. Release your back muscles and your face muscles and breathe. And then bring your hands to your heart. Twist yourself over to the opposite side in prayer pose. Nice deep twist here. Gaze is straight out through your fingers. And we're going to curl the toes under into a lunge if that's for you, for your practice. And continue breathing into the waist. And then open up the hands. And slowly come down, one hand on either side. Straighten out your right leg. Allow your whole torso to fall down to gravity. Noticing the sensation, bring awareness to every tiny detail of sensation and bring your breath there. It's how we stay anchored in the present moment, by the breath and awareness. And then come forward, curl the toes under on your left into runner's stretch. Again, drop your torso right down and continue Ujjayi breathing. Step your left foot, meet your right, Uttanasana, opposite elbows, slight bend in the knee, release your neck. Bend the knees slightly, sweep the arms out, squeeze the cheeks, light back bend, steeple hands, and palms together at your heart, Anjali Mudra. Inhale to your thumbs. Exhale, dive down, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway to flat back. Exhale, release. Again, halfway. Exhale, release. Step out with your right foot to lunge and look forward. Step back with your left, down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, up dog, or low cobra. Exhale, through tabletop, into downward facing dog. And breathe. Step your right foot into the center of the mat. Inhale the left foot up behind you for three-legged dog. Exhale, step forward to lunge. Sweep the arms out and up into warrior one. Same thing. This knee should be directly over your ankle, and that part of your leg should be going straight down. Shoulder blades down the back, and breathe. And then turn your torso towards your left leg into a high twist. If you're leaning this way, pull your torso up to center. Continue breathing. And then let's go right down into that lunge twist that we began with. And if you want to drop your knee here for stability, feel free, and then you can just lift it back up again. And if you want to try the open version, go for it. And we're going to close one hand on either side, back into runner's stretch. Drop your torso. Breathe, Ujjayi. Where your awareness goes, energy flows. So we're bringing our awareness to that deep stretch you're feeling up in here from your sits bone all the way down. Let your breath wash over that. Step your right foot to meet your left. Release your head, neck, and shoulders. Uttanasana. Slight bend and sweep up. Squeeze the cheeks. Hands together at your heart. Anjali Mudra. Inhale. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Step back with your left foot to lunge. Look forward. Step back with your right. Down dog. Make sure your feet are hip width distance apart. Press into all parts of your palms of your hand, the fingers. Loosen the neck. Loosen the jaw. Loosen the face. Step the left foot to the center of the mat. Inhale, right foot up behind you. Reach to the ceiling. Exhale, step forward to lunge. Sweep the arms up. Warrior one on the opposite side. So a cool yoga trick, again, is if feels unbalanced, make your feet a little bit wider. Gives you more stability. And then allow the shoulder blades to float down the back, soften the face, and breathe. And then twist towards your right leg and pull your torso up. So we tend to do this. We need to do this. It's a big stretch up in here. And breathe. And then come right down into our prayer twist on the opposite side. You can drop your knee if this is unstable for you. Your option here. Stay on your own mat, in your own practice, in your own experience. And just notice what you feel. Notice what you're thinking. Open up. And unwind slowly. Straighten out your right leg. Allow your torso to fall down to gravity. And breathe. Nice, long, deep inhalation. And a longer exhalation. Noticing the pause after the exhale. Step your left foot to meet your right. Release your head, neck, and shoulders. Uttanasana. Bend the knees slightly. Sweep up. Squeeze the cheeks. Slide back bend. Exhale, your hands together at your heart. Anjali Mudra. Inhale to your thumbs. Exhale, dive down. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, release. Again, inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Let's stay in Uttanasana for a few rounds of breath. Grab opposite elbows. Let there be a slight bend in your knee to protect your low back. And breathe. Notice what you feel in your body, in your energy body, in your thoughts. Then release your hands. Step back with your right leg to lunge. Look forward. Step back with your left. Downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog, or low cobra. Come through your tabletop. Curl your toes under, meet back in downward facing dog. Release your head and neck. Loosen up your jaw and face. And breathe. Step your left foot into the center of the mat. Inhale the right foot up behind you. Three-legged dog. Reach for the ceiling. Exhale, bring it forward to lunge and grab your block. So we're going to come into half moon, which we come right back, right up on our right leg and turn to the side, flexing the left foot and reaching for the ceiling. Continue breathing. So you might not want your block up that high, or you might not want a block at all. So go ahead and do what works for your practice. But continue breathing. And then bring both hands down and lift that leg up behind you. Drop your head towards your shin in standing split. And we're going to squat down, bending both knees. And then inhale, lift that leg up, drop your head. So we exhale and squeeze. Inhale, lift up. Exhale and squeeze. Inhale, lift up. Exhale and squeeze. Inhale, lift up. And step back into runner stretch. Head down to your shin. Continue breathing. Step your left to meet your right. Release your head, neck, and shoulders. Slight bend in your knees. And sweep up. Squeeze the cheeks. Exhale your hands together at your heart. Inhale to your thumbs. Exhale, dive down. Uttanasana. Inhale halfway, flat back. Exhale, release. Again, halfway. Exhale, release. Step back with your right foot to lunge and look forward. Step back with your left. Down dog. Your feet are hip width distance apart. Inhale up to your tiptoes. Blossom the bum high to the ceiling and drop your head between your biceps. Exhale, heels down to the mat. Do it again. Inhale up to your toes. Lift your hips high, drop your head. Exhale, come down. Step your right foot to the center of the mat. Inhale the left foot up behind you. Reach for the ceiling. Exhale, step it forward to lunge and grab your block. And we're going to step right up into half moon on the opposite side. Flex your foot and activate your right hand. We're reaching, energizing, and activated. And then breathe through all that energy throughout your body, your mind, your emotions, your energy, all lit up here. And then both hands down, lift that leg up behind you, drop your head towards your shin, standing split. Continue breathing, and then crunch down, both knees bend. Inhale, come up, drop your head. Exhale, squeeze everything out. Inhale, come up. Exhale, squeeze everything out. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time. Inhale up. Exhale down. And let's come right into our Uttanasana. Slight bend. And then let's come right down into a half chair pose. So your chest is leaning right on your thighs. And bring your hands up behind you. Drop your head. And see if you can intertwine the fingers on your sacrum and lift your hands up off your back. Dropping your head. And continue breathing. Where can you loosen? What can you release? Use your breath to wash over those sensations. And then slowly and gently release your hands down to your low back. And then down to the mat. Walk your feet out to the sides. Put 2 fingers around each big toe. Pull the elbows out to the sides. Pull your head towards the spot between your legs. Aiming behind you. And breathe in gorilla pose. And then hands down, heels in, drop yourselves down. Hips down if you need a block for support. Go ahead and use it. Otherwise, elbows in. And bring your hands together at your heart in Anjali Mudra. Go ahead and shift side to side, getting into your hips here. And then lengthen the back of the neck. Lift from the crown, lengthen the spine, and breathe. Deep belly breath in. Longer exhalation. Noticing the pause at the end of the exhale. And then bring the hands down. Lift your hips. Walk your feet together. Uttanasana. Step back with your left foot to lunge and look forward. Step back with your right. Downward dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin, low cobra, through tabletop. Coming back to our extended child pose, forehead down, and back up into downward facing dog. Loosen up your neck and jaw. Step your left foot into the mat. Inhale your right foot up behind you and reach up as high as you can. Exhale that foot up between your hands to lunge and drop the back heel on an angle. Cartwheeling right up into our triangle pose. Check your hands. Don't press on your knee. This front leg is straight. The back foot is at a 45-degree angle. The heel at the front is in line with the center of the back foot. And breathe. If you want to take a bind, reach behind you. You can grab some of your pants or body and gaze up, or just stay in our triangle pose. So that's up to you if you feel like taking a bind or not. But continue breathing. Then bring your left hand down and place your block right inside your right foot. You can do it high or low, whatever works for you. We're going to do a twisted Trikonasana, which looks like this. So if the block is better for you down, or no block is better for you, do what works for your body. And if this is your version of twisted Trikonasana, let that be good. Okay? And breathe. And then release your right hand down and walk yourself with your block around to the center in wide angle forward fold. You're sideways on your mat. Release your head, neck, and shoulders all the way down and reach behind you as far as you can, palms down. You might want to support your head on bolsters or blankets or blocks. And breathe. And then carefully walk yourself up and take your block with you. We're going to turn towards the back of the mat. Your back leg foot is at a 45-degree angle. Front heel in line with the center of the back foot, and cartwheel yourselves up into our Trikonasana on the opposite side. So see if your hands are, and we're not pressing on that leg here or the knee. We're really suspended. This is just a support position. And breathe. Take a bind. If that suits your practice, turning your gaze up toward your shoulder, or remain in our basic Trikonasana. And then slowly bring those hands down, grab your block, place it inside your foot. Coming into your twisted Trikonasana, can be here, or all the way open, shifting your hips slightly. Continue breathing Ujjayi to relax the muscles of your body. And then bring both hands down, put your block away, walk yourself back around to your wide angle forward fold. Place your right arm behind your right calf, your left hand over your ankle, and bring your head towards your shin and knee in a deep stretch here. Breathe into that stretch. And then reach the right arm up, gazing towards your fingers. And walk over to the opposite side. Bring your whole forearm behind the calf, right hand over your ankle, head towards your knee, and breathe. You can drop your ear right into your bicep here. Nice deep stretch in the back of your legs. Bring your awareness to these sensations with your breath. And then lift your left arm up, gaze towards your fingers. Continue breathing, don't hold your breath. And then walk your hands towards the front of the mat. Come into your runner's stretch. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Come down to your knees and all the way down to your belly. Bring your hands together at your low back, at your sacrum. Intertwine your fingers, lift your shoulders. Take a big inhale and lift your feet, your hands, and your head and shoulders at the same time. Let's lower down, forehead or chin or cheek. And we're going to do that with our breath. So let's take a big inhale and everybody lift up. Exhale and come down. Again. Inhale, come up, squeeze those cheeks. Exhale, come down. Again. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. And last time, inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. And then release your hands. Swish your hips side to side. Easy, gentle, low back release. Lift your feet up and do little circles in opposite directions. Loosening up the low back. Curl your toes under. Swish your hips side to side. And then use your hands to lift yourselves up. Come back through extended child pose. Forehead comes down. Up through tabletop and bring your hips forward. Legs are extended out in front. As in Paschimottanasana, remove the fleshy abundance, connect your sits bones to the floor. Bring your left foot into your right thigh. Pull your toes on the right foot towards your shin. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Release your head and neck towards your shin. Deep belly breath in. Long exhalation. Feel yourself now falling down to gravity. And then look forward and lift up your torso. Switch sides. Bring your toes towards your shin, right foot into your thigh. Sit up straight and tall. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Release your head and neck and shoulders down to the earth. And look forward, slowly come up. Take your blocks and place them on the mat right next to your hips. We're going to come up into reverse table and then scooch your hips back. without dropping them down. So we inhale, lift everything up, open the front body, drop your head. Exhale, come back, keep your hips off the floor. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Again, inhale up. And exhale down. And we're going to come onto our knees again. Keep your blocks handy and work on our camel pose. The blocks come down by your ankles. Oops, like so. So our camel pose, we know, is like so. But we like to do it one side at a time. So take your block, place it there, lift the opposite arm, press your hips, squeeze your cheeks, and allow the weight of your head to fall, and breathe. And then slowly come up. Sit your hips back and down. Bring your hands out into extended child pose. Drop your forehead and breathe. And then slowly come up, and we'll do the opposite side. So get a good grip there. Inhale the arm up. Exhale. Allow everything to fall. Squeeze your cheeks. Press your pubic bone out. Open your heart. And then carefully come on out. Come back down into extended child pose. Forehead down. Let's take an audible sigh. Deep breath in. Let that sound vibrate through your whole system. Do it again. Deep breath in. One more time. And then bring your hands by your sides, palms up. Let the shoulders roll down here. Relax your body. Feel your breath in your belly, against your thighs, stimulating your digestive system. Notice what you feel, and notice where your thoughts are. And then slowly come up through tabletop, bring your hips forward. And let's lower down slowly, using your abdominal muscles, one vertebra at a time. Bring your heels in line with your hips. Lift your hips up off the mat. Roll your shoulders underneath, intertwining your fingers, making a nice brace here for bridge pose. So we're lifting the hips high. Your feet should be directly under the knees. Your knees should be facing straight ahead of you, hip width distance apart. And breathe, Ujjayi. One more deep belly breath in. Lift those hips high. And then on the exhale, slowly release your hands, lower down one vertebra at a time. Press that tailbone and then pull the tailbone up, pressing your low back. Bring your knees into your chest. Loosen up your head here and roll your knees in tiny little circles. Let your head and neck fall however that naturally rolls. Don't hold the muscles of your shoulders and neck. Let them go. And then let's go in the opposite direction, side to side on your hips. Continue your Ujjayi breath here. Grab the bottom of your feet, knees out to the side, happy baby. Nice hamstring stretch. And let's press one heel to the ceiling and then the opposite heel. And side to side. Continue breathing. And back to neutral. Bring your right leg over your left. Roll your hips over to one side. Bring your arm out to the opposite side. Gaze towards your palm. And breathe. Supta Matsyendrasana or supine twist. Continue Ujjayi breath. And then slowly and gently roll up. Switch legs, left over right. Roll your hips over to the side. Do any scooching adjustment you want there to get a deeper hip stretch here. Gaze out towards the opposite hand. You might want to put your hand right on top of your leg that's on the floor. Don't worry about if your shoulder is up or your knee is up. Just allow this stretch to be what it is. And then breathe into that part of your body right now. And then before we go into Shavasana, unwind this and grab your bolster. Hopefully you have one at home, and if you don't have a bolster at home, you can stack up a bunch of blankets or take a pillow from your couch. Lots of ways to do this. So we're going to take the bolster and place it right underneath your hips in sort of a half shoulder stand, Viparini Karani, allowing the blood to flow, giving your heart muscle a break. Relax your feet and breathe. Notice what you're feeling. Notice that little bit of trembling sensation. Just notice, let everything be exactly as it is. And then gently remove the bolster. You might want to leave that there right underneath your legs and begin to prepare for Shavasana, making yourself warm and comfortable with socks and sweaters and blankets and anything cozy and comforting that you have nearby. Eye pillows and neck supports if you have that at home. If not, you can roll up a blanket and just place it right underneath that part of the neck that requires that extra support, proper support. And we come down on our backs with our hands a little bit out from the torso and open to receive. Completely relax your entire physical being, all the parts of your body, noticing where you are heavier and sinking a little bit more down into gravity. The back of your torso, your hips, your hands and feet, your arms, the back of your head, wherever you can feel that weight coming down naturally into gravity, just bring awareness to those parts of your body. And imagine that everything inside is slushing down and back towards the earth. All the organs, the bones, the muscles, the ligaments, the skin, everything draping down, settling down, beginning to restore and revitalize. Notice your energy body, what has been stirred and what may have been released. Is there more spaciousness and flow in your energy body? Notice your emotions. If you've been heated or cooled emotionally, just notice. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, only notice. Release your breath entirely and allow the universe to breathe you as it normally does without any deliberation, only noticing the qualities of your breath. The sound of the breath, the sensation through the nostrils, the movement in the body, the rhythm of breath. Just notice these things about breath. And then bring awareness to the thoughts that come into your awareness and allow those thoughts, as they always do, to be exactly as they are without any need to push them away or pull them towards you or engage. Just notice thoughts and say to yourself, oh, there's that thought. And then allow the thought to float by, because the next one's going to pop up like that anyway. We know that, right? So we just lay back in our watching place, Vijnanamaya Kosha, the layer of self that notices, and let go. Simply let go. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your internal gaze up to your third eye chakra at the place between the brow, the Ajna chakra. And notice what you see there, if there's some glow of energy or nothing. Just notice. And holding your gaze there, I'm going to offer today for the world a prayer of loving kindness, which is called Metta, M-E-T-T-A in Pali. May you be loved. May you be free from physical and mental harm. May your blessings flourish. May you live with ease. And may you accept things as they are. So let's just bring some aware small movements to the fingers and toes. And tiny, slow movements to the neck. One side, slowly, and then the other. Back to center. Take a big breath in and feel the belly rise. And then bring your knees up into your chest and wrap your arms around them, giving yourself a big hug of love and gratitude for your time and energy towards your own true nature, rolling to one side or the other. And then push yourselves up to seated. And we'll bring our hands together at our hearts and share one sound of Om. Inhale. Namaste, Jai Bhagwan, and I'll see you next time.